Today we will be talking about the different ways to be kind. So remember way back in September when we had those to-do and to-be lists and we made them together. I showed you mine. You guys wrote your own. The whole idea and the reason behind that was that alongside everything we have to get done in our day, it's always important to make time for practicing the stuff that relates to the people that we want to be. So what I always say is, like, I have to fill up my cup before I can come to be a teacher and help you guys and fill up your cups and fill your needs. If I don't take the time, like some of you guys know, I work out in the morning, I do my gratitude and my meditation in the morning before I come to school. And some of you guys have even noticed if I don't, like I'm more like frantic, I'm more distracted, or I just am like shorter or don't have as much patience, because if I don't put the time in for myself, I am not the best for you guys. So these to-do and to-be lists is to make sure that every day we take time for practicing the stuff that is really important to us. So because we've been talking about it a lot and because overall the world could just use more kindness, like let's face it, we're going to focus on kindness as a to-be list item for the day. So today your goal is to be kind. So there are some categories. So sometimes the ideas of being kind can be really like abstract or difficult to pinpoint. And it's such a big idea. And just telling each other to be kind can be kind of confusing or just oversimplifying the fact. We're going to promote, or even thinking about promoting kindness can come across as cheesy. Like, I know a lot of you guys, sometimes you like put on your exit tickets, like, why am I doing this? I don't need to, I'm already kind. Or like, you're just like, I don't need to do this. But I'm trying to authentically like improve our lives, our school climate, home structure for you guys. So it's not something like yes, we're supposed to be doing it, but it's not something that I'm like just going to sit here and roll my eyes against, because it is stuff that I truly do believe that we can all be better at. So I'm going to go through this list and we're going to get some better ideas. So it's going to be like my own structured brainstorm for you if you were not here today. And it's going to get some really specific actions of kindness to make it more targeted and more meaningful. And we will look at this menu of categories on the next slide. I'll be brainstorming some ways to put kindness into thoughtful action. So there's all these different categories of ways that we can be kind. So something you can do in 5 minutes or less is just sending a text to genuinely ask someone, how are you, or how are you doing? Kindness throughout the day. I was thinking you could open the door for people instead of just letting it shut behind them. You can say please and thank you. You could like let someone else go first. If you kind of like come to a head and you're going towards the door, let someone else go first. To be kind to yourself would be making sure that you don't have any of those negative thoughts or a lot of negative thoughts. Instead, try and make it a positive. Think of something that you're good at. Kindness for a friend could be sharing like a funny meme, making them laugh, inviting them over if you can have them over. Kindness for a family member, maybe you pick up their chores, maybe you do the dishes, maybe you make them dinner, maybe you give them $5 to go get a coffee or something like that. Kindness for an educator, so a teacher. Honestly, right now, if you guys just tell us like you enjoy one of our lessons, or like maybe there's an activity you really liked, or maybe you just really like a teacher, just send them a Google Hangout and just be like, hey, I really liked that lesson the other day, or hey, I really appreciate you as my teacher. Google Hangout or a chat or anything, it would make us feel good about it too. Kindness for our classmates, so someone in the class maybe say, hey, you're really smart, or you're really good at this, would you mind helping me on this question? Or just saying, I like your, if we come back in person, or if they have their camera on, or they're sharing something, say, hey, that was a really great idea, or hey, I like your dog, or just being genuinely nice and like trying to build a connection with them. Kindness using your phone, maybe you can call your grandparent, your cousin, a long distance friend that you haven't talked to in a while. Kindness using a pen and paper. I personally love letters, so maybe sending someone a letter, like a handwritten letter, would be nice. Kindness that could change someone's day. Maybe you get flowers for your mom. Maybe you shovel the driveway for your dad or your uncle. Maybe you, I don't know, if it's like spring out, you can get the car washed, or like I said, just doing the dishes or something. If you do that in the beginning of the day, it could set their day up for like awesomeness. Or maybe someone's going out to do their job outside and you can just say like, hey, you look really nice today, or like you got dressed up nice today, or I like your hair today. If you say it in the morning, a lot of people really appreciate that. So then our character dare last time was time chunking, so I put that on your Google Classroom. And today's character dare for this week is a streak of 7. So you're going to try and practice some form of meaningful kindness every single day for the next 7 days. So I just gave you a whole bunch of stuff that you could do. So each day, try and think of an act of kindness that can be done in 7 minutes or less. So what is the most creative and or meaningful thing you could do in 7 minutes, 7 days, 7 actions, 7 minutes each? See how long you can maintain a streak of thoughtful kindness. So after I post this, maybe I'll even put on the comments what I do each day to be kind and be caring and creative and meaningful to someone else. And then you guys can comment below too and let me know. And there, I don't think there's any more quotes. So that is all for the day.